Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another video where I turn into another content creator that I love very much. Last time I did Snitchery. I will link that video somewhere up here, and I did all of her catfishing makeup tutorials. Today I am not doing a YouTuber, I'm doing an Instagrammer. She goes by SpookylilPeach on Instagram, and she is an absolutely gorgeous person, and she seems like she has a lovely personality. She's someone that I kind of found around Halloween, like for spooky sort of content. She has this makeup look, kind of this makeup style all the time, like these big brows, these big liners, these big lashes. Like that is what she is known for. So I want to try and do one of her looks today. This is one that I just looked at her Instagram feed and pulled, like, okay, this is how she does her lashes, this is how she does her liner, and this looks like how she does her brows, and put it all together. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and tag her in it. I don't think she's on YouTube, but share it around on Instagram, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, and if she likes this, then that would be really cool. So let's get started. Okay, so probably one of, if not the most important parts to this look is going to be the eyeliner. It's big, it's bold, it's very dark, and it very much changes the shape of her face. So that is where we're going to start today. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my NYX primer as usual. She does not do makeup tutorials or anything online as far as I know. Maybe some like little ones on Instagram, but not enough to do like an in-depth one. So it's not going to be like my Snitchery one where I turned into her and used, like, you know, as many products as I could that were similar, because she, you know, I was copying a video. This is all about the eyes. So this is just based on pictures, and it's what we're going to work with. So I'm working with the Liquid NYX Matte eyeliner. Now I'm going to do my best. Now in the picture that you saw in the intro, her liner comes like all the way up to here and out and back in, and it's very big. So that's why I'm doing it before I do foundation and everything, because I think I'm probably going to have to clean it up with foundation. So I'm just going to remove as much excess off of this as possible. Okay, and we're going to give this a go. So I'm going to get very, very close because I want to use my table for stability. Like my normal sort of baseline, I have already got an eyeliner on the side of my hand. So I am going to continue filling in. I guess I could do this with eyeshadow too, but I want this to be authentic, or as authentic as I can get it. About this is you don't have to be particularly neat right off the bat. Like, you can be very big and messy with it. So now we have the second line, and even right here, I mean, this is bold, but she goes all out. And I think there's her, and then there's another girl called Glitterbat, and there's one other girl. They all look very similar on Instagram, and I will try and put like pictures up of them so you can see. Like, I legitimately thought that they were all related, like they were all sisters, and they are not. That is one eye done, and I feel like it's pretty thick. I feel like hers is thicker though. She plays with a lot of different shapes when she does the liner, so I'm actually gonna go grab some black, actually I have black eyeshadow. I'm gonna grab my makeup brushes and clean everything up with an angled brush with a black shadow, just so it all looks really nice and thick, and I'm not using all of my eyeliner. So the liner is on, and I feel like you could definitely just do the liner like this and the lashes and then be about your day, but she does put a little bit of color and stuff within here, so I want to do that. But she doesn't stick with one particular color. She wears a lot of bright colors and changes it up. So I am going to go into my Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette and go in with Dusty Mauve and Violet Gray. I'm going to go in with Dusty Mauve first on this Sephora dual-ended brush and kind of pack it in what's left of my lid that is exposed. Shadow just like disappears into the liner, so you just want to make sure it kind of touches that the whole way. So I'm just using little packing motions. Like I said, I have no idea if this is even remotely close to how she does her makeup, but based on pictures, this is what I could decipher. You don't really see it on me because of my eye shape. I feel like you see it more on this eye, and that's just the way my eyes are. So, but she brings it in like to the nose, so you do get just a little peek of shadow. And then I'm gonna go in with the violet gray on that brush and just pack it into the outer half, so there's a little bit of depth and dimension. But so the reasons why I love her page is just, I'm taking a little bit of pink cream to highlight. I love her page because she has this really cool aesthetic of doing these pictures of herself with like makeup or an outfit or whatever, and then she posts like a really kind of moody, spooky looking scenery, and I think that's really cool. Like, it's not just her face all the time. So that's what kind of inspired my feed to be like a picture of me and then a picture of something else. I am going to go do my primer and my foundation, and then I will come back for the cheeks and the brows and everything, because her primer and foundation is not really like, I wouldn't say is like a signature of hers, but I want to do those first before I do the mascara and everything, because her lashes, her brows, and her lips, I feel like, are also big parts of her look. So I'm gonna go do my face and stuff, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so my skin is done, and now you can see the eyeliner is much sharper and a little bit more intense because my skin is so pale. She is also quite pale, so I feel like we are in the, sorry, my chair is really loud when I move around. We're in the right realm. So I put my mascara on, and I'm just kind of giving it a minute to dry, but we are going to do the lashes next. Now, one of the big parts of her look, I'm sorry, I keep bumping that camera, that is like very iconic, is her big foam ink lashes. So I have my 3D foam inks from Ardell, and I'm going to pop these on. I am going to do them off camera. I know I keep coming back and going away, but it's just to save time. It's easier for me to do it this way. And I'm also going to throw a wig on because her hair is about the same color as mine, but she often wears wigs and has like a much more wavy kind of vintage style. So I do have a wig that kind of mimics a similar hairstyle to her. So I'm going to throw that on, have the lashes on, and then we will continue. Okay, so her lashes are much bigger and featherier than mine are, but this is basically the same style, like the 3D foam ink, so like the big with a lot of texture to it. So now I'm just gonna go back into my palette here and go in with a little violet gray on a pencil brush and just put that on the outer half of my eye. She always has a little bit of shading just to open everything back up. And then I'm gonna go in with Snow, which is like a bright white, on the same pencil, and put that in the inner corner and the rest of the way across. It's a very unique way of doing makeup, but I really like it because like her eyes open and closed at the same time. Those are very, very distinct. They are very arched, and they are done in a way that I don't know if I can do them justice, but we're gonna try. So I'm going to start with my Eye Method brow liquid like tattoo brow. just so I can start carving out the shape, because this is kind of what her eyebrows do. So she has a very thick, defined line at the bottom, like it's very arched. So I'm gonna go up and in, and then it comes way down, like very drastic sort of drop, and we have to match that on the top. Kind of filled in the tail here, and I'm gonna go over it with the pencil when I start filling it in. But I feel like this is the easiest way to get her brow shape, is to use different products and then define everything as I go. So I'm going to use this on this side. But now I'm going to take my NYX micro brow pencil and fill in the shape I've created. So her brows are very multi-dimensional in color, so I'm not so worried about that. So then her brows are very lightly filled in here, so I'm just going to take the spoolie and drag some of the color up, and also blend this just a bit. So I'm going to blend this all, bring the spoolie up, because her front hairs are a little bit fluffy, so she kind of has that like Instagram brow mixed with a kind of fluffy natural brow. So a little bit like this. Her eyebrows are much better than mine, so I'm going to take a little bit of Gimme Brow and just add that to the front. So there's a bit of color there, and then just kind of groom them into place. Her lips I'm going to do next, and then I'll contour and everything. Her lips are very big and full. I believe she has filler. So I'm just going to try and make my lips look as big as I can with this lip liner from MAC. So I'm going to kind of do the snitchery idea of bringing like the inner corner in and overlining. So I have them lined, and I'm going to use this Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip. It's like a dark purple. It's called Midnight. And I'm going to put this all over my lips. Okay, so I'm just going to let this kind of first coat dry before I go in and try and clean anything up and make them a little bit smaller and tighter. I swear I got like a paper cut right here, and it really hurts. So I'm going to contour, and her cheeks are very full, so I'm going to use a lot of blush and highlighter. So taking my contour brush, what I'm going to do is just pick up a very small amount and tap off like 90%, and go in here and kind of just trace right under the like apple of my cheekbone. So making like a C shape. So then she is a blush wearer, which I love. So I'm going to use my Land of Lollies blush here from NYX. And she kind of brings the blush straight back. So just adding to the contour and kind of the apple of the cheek. And highlight. I'm going in with my Triple Baked Goddess of Love highlighter. So this is the finished look. I think my favorite parts are definitely the eyebrows and the eyeliner. I think those are probably most accurate, just based on it. But the rest of my face, obviously it looks very different than hers because I don't have the same structure. But this is the gist that I was going for. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me turn into another influencer. And if you guys want to see me do more ones like this, like if you want to see me transform into someone specific, let me know. I'm telling you right now, I am not doing Jeffree Star, and I'm not doing Nikki tutorials because I literally cannot do it. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, there is only one Nikki Tutorials, and I cannot turn into her because I just don't have that kind of skill yet, nor the products. So other than that, let me know. I love doing like smaller people who I follow, so let me know. But that is it. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.